Hi guys, and welcome to Come Watch Me Flog Day 14. Once again, I'm looking to see what the date is. That's horrible. Today I wanted to do my hair care routine as my vlog because I wanted to do this video for a while and I'd really like to get it out there because I'm really loving the products that I'm using. Okay, so my hair is blonde, bleached. I was naturally blonde. When I had my daughter, my hair changed completely. It went really dark. Well, not really dark, but it did go dark for me, and I don't suit dark hair. I really don't. So I have been getting it blonded for on and off for about 10 years. So and I thought my camera just stopped. Okay. So yeah, I have to maintain my hair, and even if you don't treat your hair a lot, you still have to maintain it. Okay, so I'm going to talk about my tips and what works for me in this video. And I guess everybody's hair is different, I think, because, you know, your hair is made up of... it's so hard to go into detail of your hair. And honestly, I don't know all the right terminology and all that. So, but I do realise that your hair has, like, so many proteins wrapped around it, and growing your hair and keeping it long sort of depends on your genetics, from what I understand. So sometimes that definitely plays a part. I keep my hair long. I have to maintain it. As you can see at the moment, my hair needs a trim. So I haven't washed my hair for about, you can see it's sort of looking dirty at the moment. It's looking a little bit greasy. I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm not too fussed about it. Today is my washing day, hair washing day. But I wash my hair about twice a week. I do that because my hair can be quite oily. If I mess with it too much, it can just overstimulate and produce way too much oil. Okay, so the products that I use, because I blonde my hair, I have to have oil in my hair. I have to have moisture, and I have to have protein. That's one thing. You need to be, you have to make sure that you're using protein and, yeah, moisture. So let's start with the hair masks that I use. Now, you don't want to go too crazy on your hair masks because you don't want to overdo it, because it'll lose effect. That's what I find anyway for my hair. So I use this one here. So this is one of my masks. As you can see, the brand right there. And this is a moisture mask for hydrating. Now I'll read the instructions for this. It smells really nice. It's like a nice sort of pasty consistency, and I also really like this particular brand of shampoos and conditioners. I have great success with this brand of shampoos and conditioners. So I'm not particularly using this brand at the moment, but I'll get into that in a minute. So this is sulfate free. It hydrates, softens, and preserves colour. So what you would basically do with this oil, and I'm just looking for the actual instructions so I can get it right. So directions: apply to clean, damp hair. So what I would usually do is, while I'm in the shower, usually I won't do it on a day that I've washed my hair. I just sometimes just don't do that. Usually the day after I wash my hair, I will use this one. I'll jump in the shower, I'll just wet my hair, I'll squeeze it out, and then I'll just smother my head in this stuff from root to tips. Then it says leave in for 3 to 5 minutes. You always want to leave in for the maximum amount of time that you can. So 5 minutes. I would leave that on for a good 5 minutes. That's how long the ingredients are active for. So if you're leaving it on for 15-20 minutes, it's not going to do any better, because the recommended time is 3 to 5 minutes. That's how long the ingredients in this product is active. So 5 minutes, then you just rinse it out thoroughly. And I mean really rinse it out. And it's very conditioning. I find sometimes if you do want to wash your hair and then you don't want to use, you can use this in replacement of a conditioner, because it is very hydrating and moisturizing. So that sometimes I do that too. So this one is absolutely great. You can pick this one up in Hair House Warehouse. That's where I get mine from. And you can have a look at their shampoo and conditioner range too, which I absolutely love. Okay, so that's a moisture mask. Make sure you're doing a moisture mask. Now I'm going to get onto my protein mask. This is one that I use. And this is the brand. So there we go. So that's the brand. Oh, my phone's ringing. Okay, so talking about my protein mask now. So this is an intense one, as I showed before. I don't particularly know too much about the protein side of hair care, so I'm just going to talk about what I do. I use this probably once a month. I don't use it in the shower. So the way I use this, and I'm just looking to see the directions because it might be explained better. You'll find if you use this brand, it's sort of in a lot of different languages. Okay, so here's the English one, and it says, apply to shampoo towel-dried hair. Do not use a conditioner prior to this treatment. Apply roots to ends and comb through. Cover hair in plastic wrap and process for 15 to 20 minutes. Then you rinse it out thoroughly after that time. So obviously I would leave it in my hair for a good 20 minutes, definitely. I don't use this one in the shower. What I'll do is I'll have a shower, wash my hair, then I'll get out of the shower to apply this one. So I really work it through. I massage it into my scalp right through to the ends of my hair. Then I pretty much twirl my hair up so it's sort of like sitting all on top of my head, and then I'll get Glad wrap and just wrap Glad wrap around my head. Honestly, I really suction it in tight because I think this product definitely works well when it's heated. So the plastic wrap is definitely going to create some heat in your hair, and that's really going to work into your dry hair, especially in the ends. So that's how I use that one. And like I said, I'll use this one probably once a month. You don't want to overdo your protein, and again, you don't want to overdo your moisture masks either. So this one I would probably, you know what, I'd probably use this one once a fortnight, and then once a month for this one. Okay, so they're the masks I use. I don't really use any other masks, so they're the ones that I use. Okay, so moving on to my shampoo and conditioner. At the moment, I've been using the Moroccan Oil Extra Volume Shampoo. This is for all hair types, and it's colour safe. So hopefully my camera will focus in on that. There we go. I didn't bring the conditioner in just because I use the conditioner that matches this shampoo. You'll probably find them together. This one it doesn't have Moroccan oil in it, but it does have the argan oil in it. So it basically says enhances body, gentle and rich lather, enriched with argan oil. And yeah, that's pretty much all it really says. And the directions for this one is apply to wet hair and gently massage into scalp. Rinse and repeat as needed, following with your conditioner. So, like I said, I wash my hair probably twice a week, and I will use this product. I was using another product, which was called Hydrolite, and I found with that particular shampoo, and also with like grocery store shampoos, your Pantenes, your Pear, Dove, those type of shampoos and conditioner I can't use. I find that it makes my head very, very itchy if I use them, and I get dandruff as well. So since I've been using this particular brand of shampoos and conditioners and this particular brand of shampoos and conditioners, I haven't had a problem with my hair. I don't get flakiness, I don't get itchiness, I don't get dandruff, and my hair doesn't smell, because I also found with grocery store shampoos that after a day or so, my hair would actually start to smell. My scalp would smell, and that was obviously the oils that were being produced. So even though my shampoos and conditioner have oils in them, they don't make my hair oily. So that's another thing. And I find that they've actually helped my hair grow, and my hair doesn't break as much, and I don't get as much hair falling out. So that's great. Now, after I shampoo and conditioner my hair, I brush my hair through, and then I put in an oil. So I use Moroccan oil. Now my hair is really quite thick and it's long. I would use 1.5 pumps of this for my entire hair. I don't put it in the roots of my hair, but I always put it in from my ponytail down, just because my shampoos are providing the oil for my roots, and because I'm prone to oily hair as it is, I don't particularly want my hair to be dirty the day after I wash it. So I really concentrate on the roots, and I really work it in. I really work this stuff in, really massage it. And yeah, on the odd occasion I'll use this argan oil. This is a Davro one. I use this one because I actually received this in it was either a glossy box or a Lust Have It box, and I do actually really like it. I'm guessing it's a full size that I got too. So this is the Davro one, and I'll change it up. So one week I might use this one, the other week I'll use my Moroccan. And it's the exact same with this. I would use 1.5 pumps of this one as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the only products that I really use in my hair. Then when it comes to hairsprays and dry shampoos, I don't tend to use a lot of those products. If I do use it, it's just a quick and that's it. Because I find, especially with the dry shampoo, I find that does build up in your hair. It builds and gets grotty, really. And you can imagine with hairspray as well. I don't like the feeling of hairspray, so I only use a small amount of hairspray like I showed in my roller videos. Okay, so that's my products. Now I'll talk about how I brush my hair. I always brush my hair from the roots up. So I don't grab my brush and brush down. I brush my hair from here, and then I work my way up. I find that my hair doesn't break as much, and usually if you're brushing from your roots and you're pulling down, it's kind of stripping your hair, and then you're left with the bottom of your hair with sort of a massive clump of knots sometimes, and then you're having to grab it and you're really sort of ripping to get those out. That I don't like. The reason that I sort of learnt to do that was because I had curly hair for a long time. I had perms. I permed the shit out of my hair for a while, and I still would today if I knew my hair wouldn't fall out. But I don't, because it's bad. So I just learnt from a young age to brush from the roots up. So that's another tip that I do, and yeah, that works great for me. I think you can use any type of brush. I don't really think it matters on if you use a comb or if you use one of the big horse brushes that I call them, or if you use a round brush. I don't think it really makes a difference, as long as you're gentle and you're careful and you're treating your hair with respect, and you're using the right type of products for your hair. Now, not all of these products are going to work well for everyone. My sister tried to use this particular shampoo and her head just rejected it completely. It was just horrendous. Whereas my hair soaks it up and loves it. So it really depends on your hair type as well. So you've got to take that into consideration. Another thing is, I think a real key to help grow your hair long and strong would be your diet. You have to make sure that you're taking the right vitamins, because your hair and your nails, for instance, if you're getting a lot of vitamins in your body, if you eat great, I can imagine you'd have strong healthy nails, strong healthy hair. So always take your diet into consideration. And another thing is, have regular trims. You don't have to go get like a huge amount of hair chopped off. I think a lot of people have great success if they trim once a month and they only take 1 inch off of the bottoms. And it's just getting rid of that ratty look. Like, mine needs a good trim. Like, it really does. But honestly, if a hairdresser said to me, right, I'm going to take that amount of hair off of those ends, I would say, no, you will not. Like, don't you dare. You don't need to, because you got to understand, this part of your hair, it's dead. It's dead hair. So I just get a small amount cut off, and then I really, really treat the ends of my hair. I really go hard with my moisturizing masks and my oils, just to really get that, moisture into it. So that's my tips, guys. That's what works for me, and hopefully I've answered all of the questions, and hopefully it makes sense. In my mind it does. So hopefully this has helped. If anybody has any other questions, or they want to know any other things, just let me know. I can go in and research and try and find as much information as I possibly can. But I think for definitely growing strong, long hair, the two major things is diet and regular trims, to make sure that your hair is stimulated in that way, in a healthy way. So yeah, look at my hair. It's a frizzy mess, but at the same time, I've also curled my hair. So another thing also, avoid heat. I never blow dry my hair. Never. I always allow it to dry naturally. And always use a heat protectant spray if you're going to use a curling iron or a straightener or even a hairdryer. Yeah, use a heat protectant in your hair. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And avoid heat, avoid curlers, if you can. You know what? It's the best way to probably curl your hair is to get an old rag, rip it up into strips, and curl it that way. There's no heat. It's drying naturally. Usually doing it overnight would be good. It dries naturally. It's the best way to do it. You're not damaging your hair in any sort of way. You're just wrapping it around some material. I used to do that as a teenager. So my mum used to do it for me. Yeah. So that's my tips, guys. Hopefully it's helped you, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.